Can just 3 words change the course of your life? Stick around to uncover the transformative power behind the words Jesus spoke and how they align with timeless Stoic philosophy. Welcome, dear viewers, to an exploration that bridges the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy with the profound words of Jesus. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, many of us are searching for ways to find peace, resilience, and purpose. Stoicism, a philosophy that emerged in ancient Greece, offers timeless guidance on how to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept what we cannot, fostering a mindset of tranquility and empowerment. Now, you might wonder, what does this have to do with the teachings of Jesus? Today, we will delve into this fascinating intersection, exploring how the words, "It is finished," spoken by Jesus, embody Stoic principles and hold transformative power for our lives today. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's journey together into this rich tapestry of wisdom that spans centuries. In today's fast-paced and unpredictable world, many of us find ourselves grappling with overwhelming stress and uncertainty. The demands of modern life often leave us feeling stretched thin as we juggle responsibilities, navigate career pressures, and maintain personal relationships. It's easy to feel as if we're caught in a never-ending cycle of expectation and disappointment. However, these challenges are not unique to our time. If we look back over 2,000 years, we can draw parallels to the struggles faced during Jesus' era, a time marked by political turmoil, social unrest, and profound spiritual searching. Imagine living in a world where the air is thick with tension, and every decision could alter the course of your life dramatically. This was the backdrop of Jesus' life, a period of great uncertainty and challenge. Yet, it was within this chaos that he uttered words of immense power and peace. By understanding the context of these struggles, both historical and contemporary, we can begin to see how timeless truths can guide us through our own trials. In the face of today's challenges, Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of hope, teaching us that while we may not control external events, we have the power to shape our responses. Like the Stoics, we can learn to focus on what is within our control and find tranquility amidst turmoil. By exploring the teachings of Jesus through a Stoic lens, we discover a path to resilience and peace, even in the most challenging times. In the realm of human history, few moments are as profound as the one where the fate of Jesus was sealed, juxtaposed against the choice of Barabbas. This pivotal scene not only marked a turning point in religious history, but also encapsulated the essence of human struggle and divine intervention. Imagine, if you will, the turbulent atmosphere of that time. The Roman Empire, with its iron grip, created an environment ripe with tension and fear. The Jewish people, under Roman occupation, yearned for liberation, and amidst this cauldron of unrest, a decision was thrust upon the masses, a choice between 2 starkly different paths. On one side stood Barabbas, a known insurrectionist, and on the other Jesus, a preacher of peace and spiritual freedom. The crowd's choice, driven by immediate desires and political pressure, reflected the eternal human challenge, the struggle between the expedient and the eternal. This moment holds a mirror to our own lives today. We are often caught in the crossfire of immediate gratification versus long-term wisdom. The choice of Barabbas over Jesus can be seen as a metaphor for choosing temporary solutions over enduring principles. Here, Jesus' acceptance of his fate teaches us the essence of Stoic acceptance, a surrender to the present moment, not as a sign of weakness, but as a profound strength. The narrative compels us to question our choices. Do we, like the crowd, succumb to the pressures of immediacy? Or do we find the courage to stand by our deeper convictions, even when they lead us down paths of uncertainty? This historical context serves as a poignant reminder that true freedom often arises from within, from accepting what is, rather than from external circumstances. By embracing such Stoic wisdom, we can navigate today's challenges with a heart that remains anchored in enduring truths. Today, we delve into the profound significance of the phrase, "It is finished," spoken by Jesus at the culmination of his crucifixion journey. These 3 words, deceptively simple, carry an immense depth of meaning that resonates on both historical and spiritual levels. Historically, this statement marks the completion of Jesus' mission on earth, an acknowledgement that his earthly purpose was fulfilled. It's a declaration of completion, a moment where the path of suffering and sacrifice reached its intended end. This is not just a statement of finality, but a testament to the acceptance of a grand plan beyond human comprehension. Spiritually, "it is finished" symbolizes the ultimate surrender to a higher purpose. It's an embrace of the inevitable, a moment of profound release and acceptance that aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change, to find peace in the present moment by recognizing that some things are beyond our control. In this light, Jesus' words encourage us to find strength and acceptance, to let go of the struggles that are beyond our influence, and to trust the process of life. By accepting what is finished, we free ourselves from the bondage of what was and what could have been, allowing us to move forward with clarity and purpose. Let's delve into the fascinating intersection between the profound declaration, "It is finished" by Jesus, and the enduring teachings of Stoicism. At first glance, these might seem worlds apart. Jesus, the central figure of Christianity, and Stoicism, a philosophy birthed in ancient Greece. Yet, both convey a message that resonates deeply with the human condition. In Stoicism, one of the core tenets is the acceptance of what is beyond our control. The Stoics, like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, taught that peace comes from acknowledging and accepting the natural course of events. This echoes powerfully in Jesus' words at the crucifixion. "It is finished" signifies more than the culmination of his earthly mission. It represents a profound acceptance, a declaration of completion that transcends the immediate suffering and chaos. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with unfinished tasks and unending goals, declaring something as finished can be liberating. It is an acknowledgement of what is, a release of what was, and an acceptance of what will be. By saying "it is finished," we give ourselves permission to let go, to release the grip of the past, and to trust that what has transpired is enough. This is the essence of Stoic acceptance, finding peace in the present, regardless of the storms that surround us. By embracing this mindset, we can cultivate resilience, transforming our perceived failures into stepping stones for greater wisdom and tranquility. Now let's dive into a practical guide that can help you harness the power of accepting what is finished, visualizing outcomes, and aligning your actions with your beliefs. This approach is deeply rooted in both Stoic philosophy and the wisdom imparted by Jesus. First, begin by acknowledging the completion of past events. In Stoicism, this is akin to understanding the concept of amor fati, or loving one's fate. Recognize that what has transpired is beyond change. By accepting this, you free yourself from the shackles of regret and anxiety over events you cannot alter. Next, visualize your desired outcomes with clarity. This doesn't mean fantasizing about unrealistic scenarios, but rather, setting clear intentions aligned with your values and goals. In doing so, you create a roadmap that guides your actions, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Lastly, align your daily actions with these beliefs and intentions. This step is crucial because it transforms abstract concepts into tangible results. Just as a Stoic would practice virtue by living according to nature, you too must ensure your actions reflect your inner convictions. By doing so, you cultivate integrity and consistency, two pillars that will support you through life's inevitable challenges. Remember, this process is not about perfection but progress. Each step you take in alignment with your true self brings you closer to a life of peace and fulfillment. Let's explore some real-life examples of individuals who have applied the teachings of "it is finished" in their personal lives, finding strength and clarity through acceptance and faith. Take, for instance, the story of Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king. Faced with constant warfare and personal loss, Marcus turned to Stoic principles, embracing the completion of each day as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. By declaring, "It is finished," in the face of adversity, he found solace and strength to lead with wisdom and courage. Similarly, in the modern world, consider the journey of someone like Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of concentration camps. Frankl's acceptance of his circumstances, while focusing on what he could control, his attitude and inner life, exemplifies the power of acknowledging what is finished. Through this acceptance, he discovered a profound sense of freedom and purpose, which he later articulated in his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning. Now think about your own life. Perhaps you're facing a career setback or a personal loss. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, consider the liberation in accepting, "It is finished." This acceptance doesn't mean giving up. Rather, it opens a path to move forward with renewed perspective and strength. By aligning your actions with this acceptance, you create room for growth and new possibilities. So ask yourself, what is it in your life that you need to declare as finished? Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you toward a future of resilience and hope. Let's dive into the profound psychological and emotional benefits that emerge when we embrace the power of declaring, "It is finished." In both the teachings of Jesus and the Stoic tradition, the concept of completion is not merely an end, but a pivotal moment of liberation. When Jesus uttered these words, it wasn't just a resignation to fate, but an acknowledgement of fulfillment, a conscious release of earthly burdens. Similarly, Stoicism teaches us to accept the inevitability of the past, urging us to focus on what lies within our control. This acceptance doesn't mean passivity. Rather, it empowers us to move forward with a newfound clarity and purpose. By declaring, "It is finished," we free ourselves from the chains of regret and anxiety about what could have been. This act of completion allows us to reset, to redirect our energy towards the present and future possibilities. Imagine the relief and peace that come from letting go of unfinished business, from the weight of endless what-ifs. By embracing this mindset, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, experiencing a sense of peace that transcends our immediate circumstances. This shift in perspective can lead to improved mental health, reduced stress levels, and a greater sense of overall well-being. So consider taking a moment each day to declare your own, "It is finished," on matters that no longer serve you. Witness the transformation as you step into a more resilient and peaceful existence. Imagine a world where the simple act of uttering, "It is finished," could redefine the trajectory of your life. This isn't just a theoretical concept. It's a living, breathing principle that has profoundly transformed the lives of many. Consider the story of Marcus, a young entrepreneur facing the collapse of his startup. After years of dedication, the realization that his venture was unsustainable hit him hard, leading to sleepless nights and unending anxiety. In a moment of clarity, Marcus decided to embrace the power of acceptance, acknowledging that his current path was finished. He declared, "It is finished," releasing the burden he had carried for so long. This act of acceptance allowed him to pivot, learning from his experiences and channeling his energy into a new, thriving venture. Another story is that of Anna, who struggled with a toxic relationship for years. She was trapped in a cycle of hope and despair, always waiting for change. Inspired by both Jesus' words and Stoic philosophy, she finally acknowledged that her relationship had run its course. Declaring, "It is finished," gave her the courage to move on, opening herself to new opportunities and healthier connections. These stories illustrate the profound power of declaring completion. By recognizing and accepting what is truly finished, individuals free themselves from the shackles of the past, allowing for growth and new beginnings. This practice is not about giving up, but rather about finding strength in closure and the courage to step forward into the unknown. It's about trusting the timing of your life and the wisdom that comes from acknowledging when to let go. By embracing this mindset, we align ourselves with the Stoic principle of accepting the present moment, fostering resilience and inner peace. In our journey of life, moments of surrender often seem daunting, yet they hold a profound power that aligns seamlessly with both the teachings of Jesus and the principles of Stoicism. Imagine standing at the edge of uncertainty, where your control slips through your fingers like sand. It's in these moments that the true essence of "it is finished" comes alive. This phrase is not about resignation, but about a deep trust in the unfolding of life's events, a testament to the faith in divine timing. Stoicism teaches us the art of accepting what we cannot change, embracing what is, rather than what we wish could be. In the same vein, Jesus' ultimate act of surrender on the cross, declaring "it is finished," was a powerful acceptance of his purpose and the unfolding of a greater plan. Consider a modern-day scenario where you're overwhelmed by a project at work, perhaps a task that seems insurmountable. By echoing "it is finished," you signal a shift in mindset, from one of control and anxiety to one of completion and peace. This doesn't mean the task is magically completed. Instead, it signifies your acceptance of the process, trusting that you've done what you can, and the rest will unfold as it should. This surrender is not passive. It's an active alignment with the present moment, a reminder that the universe has its timing. When we embrace this concept, we open ourselves to the wisdom of letting go, finding strength in vulnerability. It's about acknowledging that while we may not always see the full picture, each step we take is guided by something greater. Take the story of an artist who struggled with perfectionism, always feeling that her work was never quite ready. By adopting the mantra "it is finished," she learned to release her creations into the world, trusting in their impact, however imperfect they might seem. This simple act of surrender allowed her to move forward, evolving her art and herself in unexpected ways. So, in the spirit of Stoic acceptance and the teachings of Jesus, let us embrace surrender, not as a sign of defeat, but as a pathway to peace and resilience. Trust in divine timing, knowing that every moment is a part of the larger tapestry of your life. As we draw our discussion to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound journey we've embarked upon. We've explored the intersection of Stoic philosophy and the poignant words of Jesus. "It is finished." These words are not just a declaration of completion, but a powerful invitation to embrace acceptance and resilience in our own lives. By acknowledging what is finished, we create space for renewal and transformation. In the spirit of Stoicism, we're reminded to focus on what we can control while accepting what we cannot. This acceptance doesn't signify defeat, but rather a profound liberation from the shackles of past burdens. Imagine the peace and clarity that can emerge when we let go of unfinished business and align our actions with our core beliefs. This is where true empowerment lies. I encourage you to take these insights into your daily life. Reflect on your current challenges and consider how declaring "it is finished" might help you release what no longer serves you. As you embrace this mindset, watch how your perspective shifts, opening new pathways for growth and fulfillment. Remember, the blending of ancient wisdom with practical application is where real transformation occurs. So, as you go about your day, carry these teachings with you. And if you feel inspired, share your experiences with us. Together, let's continue to harness the power of ancient wisdom to navigate modern challenges. Thank you for joining this exploration. Until next time, embrace the power of completion and the peace it brings.